new contract extension gives you some security, and obviously that helps in recruiting a lot of other things.
Well, I'm awful appreciative of the support of our administration and board trustees, and Terry Don, President Barker, everybody. I mean, it's been an eventful 3 years to say the least, and especially kind of getting the job the way I got the job, and really, I guess, kind of trying to just go and prove it, and earn my way to a more secure contract at some point. I've never asked for anything from me or anything like that. It's really all been about building a program here that we can all be proud of, and certainly we still got some things that we've got to get done. But the fact that the matter is we've accomplished a lot in 3 years. I think we've built a foundation for many years to come, and now with this extension, I think that hopefully will speak volumes to our recruiting base, to our fan base, to the coaching staff that we have here, that Clemson is committed, and also I'm committed. This is the place I want to be, and I'm just excited about continuing to grow up, and hopefully grow this program for a long time to come. And stability is a big part of any program, and again, this just kind of further solidifies that foundation that we've been trying to put in place. So I really appreciate the commitment. But again, it's about these players, and just trying to have the best program we can be. So look forward to getting started on this 2012 season, and I can't wait till 2017 rolls around here. Whenever that is, I'll be closer to 50 than 40 by then. So you can believe that. It's a hard thing for me to wrap my arms around. But again, I'm just very, very appreciative that we were able to get to this point.
Do we have a time frame yet on Sammy Watkins, and when we will know what the punishment will be?
As I've said, I'm not going to make any type of decision until we get a little closer to playing time. And the main reason for that is, Sammy has a process that he's got to deal with, things that he's got to fulfill this summer. And, a lot of that is going to depend on how he does, how he responds. And so far, he's hit a home run in every category as far as how he's responded to this situation. And, hopefully he's learned a pretty strong lesson from this. Certainly, we all make mistakes, and really disappointing. But again, those lessons are learned, you grow from it, you move forward, and that's what we're trying to do. But as far as his punishment, a lot of that's going to depend on how he handles himself. I mean, I've kind of got a high end from a punishment standpoint and a low end, and so what he does this summer, plus some other factors such as how he's handled himself since the day he arrived on this campus, and that'll determine ultimately what I decide to do.
What are the high ends and the low ends?
Man, great question. I'm not going to talk about that right now. Again, we'll have further comments at appropriate times, and we'll get back on in August.
Is there a chance he doesn't miss any time?
Is there a chance he doesn't miss any time? Probably not.
Meaning games?
Probably not.
Dabo, anything you want to say about the distraction with all the Big 12 talk?
Yeah, that is a good word, distraction. It's been a real distraction. And listen, let me just say this. I'm a football coach, okay? I don't run the university, don't want to run the university. That's not my grass to mow. If they tell me that we're going to play in the Japanese league, then I'm going to get the team ready to go play. So let me just make that real clear. My job is to coach the football team and to please Terry Don Phillips and President Barker and the Board of Trustees, period, the end. That's my job. But certainly as the head football coach, I have an opinion. And, it's really been, it's been very frustrating because, quite frankly, I think there's been just a lot of really irresponsible blogging I don't know, blogging, reporting, whatever you want to call it. Because it's just, we live in this world nowadays where somebody hears something from the guy in the third stall down in the bathroom, and it's like, okay, that's fact, and that's the way it is, and it's so far from reality, it's not even funny, but it just takes a life of its own. So it's been a real distraction. You know, we're 1,000% committed to the ACC. You know, in my opinion, going to the Big 12 would be the worst thing we could do as a football program. I mean, it makes zero sense. We are the ACC. You know, this is a program that we just won the championship. We've won it more times than anybody in this conference. We can fulfill every goal and dream that we have as a program right here in this conference. We have a tremendous footprint to recruit in, to play in, and you know, again, it just there's, you know, I've had to spend all my time re-recruiting guys because of, again, just people saying things, putting things out there that aren't even close to being reality. And you know, and now, having said that, I think that every school out there in this landscape that we're living in right now in college football, whether you're an SEC school, an ACC school, a Big 10, Pac-10, or whatever they are, Big 12, Big East, I think everybody has to have their eyes open and pay attention. But what we need to do is take care of our business at Clemson, period. It's really that simple. I mean, and if you just look at last year, you know, we weren't even ranked. We weren't even on the radar. And we went to 5th in the country. That just goes to show you what we can do in this conference. And it's the first time we've had 2 BCS schools. The fact of the matter, from, you know, certainly we gotta continue to build our brand from an ACC football standpoint. But you know what? This is an outstanding conference. It's a conference on the rise. The fact of the matter is we've been very competitive. It's been very balanced. I mean, you know, heck, we had 10 bowl teams a couple years ago. I mean, everybody's kind of beat each other up. We have not produced that 13-0, 12-1 team. It just hadn't happened. And if you look at the SEC, for example, the last 6 years, obviously they've won the title, but they've had a 13-0 team, a 12-1 team, and they've earned the right to play for it. We hadn't done that. And now, again, we were right on track to do that this year, and we weren't even ranked. So I don't buy into all the stuff, oh, if you're not ranked high, you can't get, that's baloney. If we take care of our business at Clemson, we will have a seat at that table. That's what I know, because of the passion and the tradition, the schedule that we play. We can achieve everything right here. We have a wonderful recruiting base, and you know, this conference is I think on the verge. My goal is for Clemson to be the team that gets us back, you know, on that national scene. And then, you know, like I said, last year's first time we've had 2 BCS teams. Heck, there's only 8 of them. And you know, we had 2 teams at the table. And we got to win, and we didn't get that done. But hopefully, again, Clemson will continue to rise, and we'll become that dominant team that this league has needed. And I think there's a couple other teams in this league that have a chance to be in that type of category. So, you know, in the SEC, again, I mean, they've had 1 or 2 or 3 teams that have been there, and they've kind of had everybody else. But you know, this has been a very good league. I think we've got the 2nd most NFL players of any conference. You know, if you look at what we've done, I think we had the most picks, maybe in the top 60. I mean, you could go on and on and on. There's a ton of positives from this league. I think we're, again, committed to the total development of our athletes in every area. You know, it's been a real distraction, but hopefully we can put all that stuff to bed. You know, it probably doesn't matter what I say or what anybody else say. People have their own agendas, and they're going to write and say what they want, and whatever, because everybody can blog. Everybody can sit down and be a qualified reporter nowadays, which is sad. But that's just the world we live in, and a lot of it is irresponsible. But, you know, going to the Big 12 is you know, not something that I think is best for us, and I know for a fact that we're 100% committed to trying to make this the best program and the best conference that we can possibly do.
Was Bellamy given the option to return, or was it kind of a mutual parting ways, or was that kind of the last straw, so to speak?
No, he's just ineligible. You know,
but he could have stuck around in school, had he?
Well, he's one of those guys that I don't think that would have been the best thing for him. You know, he needs to play. He needs to keep developing as a player, and you know, that was probably the biggest factor in that. You know, Mike Bellamy just, you know, sitting out was not a good option for us or for him. You know, and so hopefully, you know, and then it was kind of a deal where, you know, listen, you know, because it's disappointing because he made so much improvement in a lot of areas, and then for him to come up short, you know, academically was frustrating, because you don't feel like you're getting a chance to really kind of finish the race for him. But you know, if he wants it bad enough, he'll go and get himself back on track and do what he needs to do. I certainly think he's much better having been at Clemson. So hopefully, you know, this will be kind of a wake-up call for him. He's certainly not going to have the same things in place at the junior college that he has here. But again, hopefully that'll be one of those things that'll help him really commit to being his best. And, it's one of those things that he goes and has a great year and he gets himself on track academically and he does what he's supposed to do as a player and off the field and all that, then the door's open. That all is solely dependent on him.
So come back, or?
Yeah, he can come back. Yeah, but that's 100% on him.
A lot of construction here with the facility and the scoreboard at the stadium. Do you see that as like an arms race being fueled by some TV dollars to impress a lot of these kids you have on campus here this week, a lot of these kids in this
Well, I mean, I think it's part of that. You know, everybody is always trying to improve themselves competitively. You know, from an edge standpoint, you know, in recruiting, I mean, you have to constantly get better. Facilities is a part of that, and we can't sit still. We got some things we still got to do at the West Zone and so forth. But you know, to me, it's for this level, it's a huge need for us because of, you know, the edge that other people are gaining by having that, and because they never miss a day. They never miss a day. And so for us, we're never going to miss a day of work. For example, we've got 350 campers. Oh, about that. We got 350 campers out here. You know, all of a sudden rain comes up, lightning. Where do we go? And so you know, you lose a lot of quality evaluation time and teaching time and coaching time and things like that. Same thing for our student athletes. You know, we had a skills and drills that they were supposed to do yesterday, and you know, they weren't able to come out because it was just a mess. It's dangerous for them to come out here. You're talking about injuries happen. Come out on a really slick field. So you know, if we had that, or when we have that next summer, hey, they don't ever miss a day. Same thing in practice. I can't tell you how many days, and it's not like it used to be. I mean, that's a good thing. When I was playing, I mean, a lightning bolt would have to strike like, you know, right next to you. All right, boys, let's go in. You know, now, I mean, it's a day like this, and a siren will go off, and you're going, what the heck? And you're shut down for like 45 minutes before you can even think about going out. Well, we work on a 20-hour rule, you know, and your clock, and and they got study halls and tutors, and I mean, it's a lot of stuff. We go to class here, all right? So it's a lot to balance. You have a certain window to get your work in. So again, just not ever missing a day. And listen, I'm thankful that we've had a place to get in, but we can't do anything full speed. And you can't practice this game half speed. You just not on a Tuesday and a Wednesday, and then you're gonna go play an opponent on game day. And especially if they've been able to practice at a tempo that you need to practice to simulate the game. So it's going to be awesome. There's many other things that's going to benefit. We're going to be able to use it for a lot of different things. You know, recruiting days, you know, our camps, as I said, our pro day. You know, our pro day is the biggest day of the year for our senior athletes. And you know, y'all remember a couple of years ago, we got CJ Spiller out here, and I'm standing under a little golf umbrella with John Fox, and we're getting poured down, and them guys are out there trying to work and be the best that they can be. And so, you know, it's going to provide a first-class environment for that. So to me, you know, we talk about being the best at Clemson. That's what we talk about, and it's just a further step in that direction, and it's also another sign to our student athletes that we're committed to providing them with the best.